Hello and welcome back to another League of Legends video. So this is Spice Skin Spotlights again. We're going to be looking at Bel'Veth and their special interactions. So this involves a lot of Void users. It also involves Lysandra, as there's a shared hatred for the Watchers, the Freljord and all that. And I believe also Talia when I watched this, which interested me. I didn't know that they had a connection, so we'll go straight into it.
Such intense emotions, Ruined King. A meal to match my hunger.
See, I don't understand why she has a special interaction with Viego. You'll have to fill me in on that if anyone knows that.
Only existence can sate your hunger, Cho'Gath. You disappoint me, Kai'Sa. The Watchers are the true threat.
So, from what I gathered from this point, she obviously hates the Watchers, Kai'Sa doesn't, so they don't get along.
The void you knew is gone. Your war cannot be won.
That's interesting.
Yes, Kha'Zix, you have tasted
So it doesn't look like she has a problem
more.
with any of the actual Void creatures, other than Bel'Veth.
So small and yet so much potential. You cannot fight the Watchers alone, Lysandra.
Yeah, so she wants an alliance with Lysandra.
Witness me, my prophet. Queen of the Xerxai, you of all things, resist the change.
So, I think she wants to change, and she's surprised that Rek'Sai doesn't.
Vel'Koz, your Watchers cannot unmake me so easily.
Yeah, so he's got a lot to do with the Watchers. She hates the Watchers.
You are new to me, child of the Void. Show me your intentions.
Very cool.
You become greedy, Cho'Gath.
So these ones are interesting.
Vicious, wanting.
So that one's just generic.
You resist me, Kai'Sa, yet I am your salvation.
Yeah.
As stubborn and brave as your daughter. And now, so am I.
See, when I first watched this, I thought he was going to say Anna's dead as because she killed Kai'Sa, but no.
Continue your evolution, Kha'Zix. Devour everything.
So that's because he's changing, so she likes
Your
to
true
change.
self awaits, mouth of the abyss.
I think that's my favourite line because it actually refers to him by his title rather than his name. So obviously, if you look into Cogmaw's lore, he's the mouth of the abyss. Kha'Zix is somewhere else, and Rek'Sai is somewhere else. So is Cho'Gath. And there's also Vel'Koz and stuff like that. They've all got the different titles. It's just cool to do references Cogmaw that way.
Consider an alliance, Lysandra.
That's the alliance I was talking about earlier.
You saw the end, Malzahar. Now see the beginning.
So I think Malzahar like worships her to a certain extent.
A beast of motherly instinct. The Watchers did not anticipate this.
See, that line I don't understand as well, so if anyone could fill me in on that, that'd be perfect. So, from what I can gather, she doesn't hate Rek'Sai, but she doesn't understand why Rek'Sai won't change. But it's also that Rek'Sai doesn't like the Watchers. I don't know. Rek'Sai doesn't have any like voice lines, so there's not really much lore going on in-game, and I haven't read up on Rek'Sai's lore in a long time, so if anyone could fill me in the comments, that'd be lovely.
Every moment of your life now belongs to me, Stoneweaver.
So I don't understand that either. Why does she know she is?
The Watchers must die, so the Void can be reborn.
Oh, and that's another thing I learned as well through looking through Bel'Veth's lore. So basically, the Watchers want to collide and destroy existence, whereas Bel'Veth wants to remake existence, so their motives clash. Bel'Veth is created by the Watchers, but she doesn't like them because they want to destroy everything, whereas she wants to rebuild everything in her image, essentially.
They would erase even her memory, Ruined King.
So I think
you can still save her.
She's trying to manipulate the Ruined King.
My metamorphosis continues.
So these are just any normal
These
kill
are the
interactions.
emotions I crave. Such bravery will live on in me. Sink beneath my waters. All will be washed away. Fuel our evolution. Your memories, I want more. Everything you were is now part of us.
It's almost like she's a hive mind.
All will drown beneath my lavender sea. You sense what I am, dragon. Your kill the Void Dragon. Give me your power, Drake. Be remade in the Void, Drake.
Now that's interesting because she knows who the Drake is and the Drake knows who she is, but the Drake doesn't have any ties to the Void, which is interesting. This is going to be self-explanatory. So the Rift Herald and Baron obviously come from the Drake. Rift Herald is trying to warn everyone that Baron's coming. That's kind of why he's there, and then Baron kills him anyway.
You served your purpose, Rift Herald. They did not heed your warning, Rift Herald. Nashor, you possess a power I need. If you refuse to join me, Nashor, then die.
That's pretty cool.
I was born knowing every joke in existence. They fail to move me. Your threats mean nothing. I am beyond your comprehension. I see all that will be.
Some pretty generic
Show
lines.
me the world. We have always watched. Grant me knowledge. I have grown beyond you all. The time for games has ended. If you will not hear me, you will feed me. Now you have my full attention.
That's quite a cool voice line. I like that one.
I emerge from the Lavender Sea, reborn.
I don't know what the Lavender Sea is. I need to research that. I did my research for this video, but I didn't see anything on that, so I might have just skimmed read it and missed over it. If someone knows what that is and understands it, please, again, put that in the comments. I'm interested in learning about that.
Hope is the armor of fools. The Void demands that I exist, and so I do. I have shown restraint. That ends now. You call us nothing, yet we are everything. Every place, every time. We are you.
That is a long first move line.
My hunger is endless. It cannot be sated.
She does not shut up, does she?
Be stopped. Existence was our cocoon. It has made the void into something more.
So her entire existence is like evolution and stuff. So I think that's why she has such a respect for Kha'Zix. So it looks like everything's been remade in the void, which is interesting. She's like the first void creature that actually looks humanoid. Obviously, Castin and Kai'Sa are exceptions. They were kind of manipulated by the void. She was actually created by the Watchers, which is cool.
Let my first steps mark the end of this world. I am infinitely beyond you. A mind undivided by weakness or mercy. All your lives you have chased your own destruction. At long last, I am here. The Void desires an Empress. I am the expression of that will. For every city that falls, we build 10. For each life we take, 1,000 Void spawn. Life has infected my kind with the desire to exist. We crave only what was forced upon us.
Oh, that's cool. That's a very cool line, actually. So, she's like saying that basically she doesn't want to help destroy everything, she wants to live. And obviously she was forced to live, she wasn't alive before the Watchers created her. That's pretty cool.
When the Void first touched existence, both were changed forever. You tore us from our formless cradle and cast us into the horror of reality. The Watchers did not anticipate my birth. It will be their final mistake.
Oh, so did they not mean to make it?
This world will not be forgotten. I will replace it, a child devouring its parent.
I think that's it, yeah. Okay, that's very cool. So what I learned from that video alone is that she actually was accidentally created by the Watchers, as we just learned, which is pretty awesome. So I know it was from devouring a city, but I thought they created it on purpose. It looks like they didn't. which is why she hates them. She's like, well, I don't agree with everything you just said, which makes sense. She doesn't like Vel'Koz. She's not a particularly big fan of Kassadin, and definitely not Kaisa. Don't really understand the casting thing. Casting really doesn't have much to do with it. He just wants to fight. His war's a bit weird. His war's probably going to be altered slightly in the future anyway. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said before, if there's anything that I've missed, anything that I don't understand, please comment below. I'm really willing to learn about this. But other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.
Dripping like a school. On a four with school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5